How we want to put this? This could go right here. Good old peanut butter. All right, there we go. And I need one thing to keep that from falling. When you're on live, you gotta think out loud so they know what you're doing. I probably could have did this. Sounds some positive frequencies. So the decks we're gonna use today, boom, boom. You see them? That's the one I got. They got the book with it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Then they got boom, the Thoth deck. You feel me? That's these right here. Bam. You got the dust on this one because the Egyptian. Oh yeah, it's the Oracle deck. Okay, that's what I'm using. I got something. I was about to say, should be nothing. And that's these. You know. So throughout the live, I'll be popping this book out, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? Just to, let you know that it's going according to what it's supposed to be going according to. You know, the book to the tarot cards, to let y'all know, is like a guideline of what the card represents. You feel me? So, a card, for example, we're going to just open the book. You know, like the pastor do in the church. We're just going to open the book and see what is I'm guided to. Wow, there it is. We open it up. Boom, we're going to pick this one right here. That's what I'm guided to. I don't even know what it is. Let's see. Oh, Four of Swords. See, it's a Four of Swords. So we're going to start the reading off with the Four of Swords. It says, to soothe disagreements, look for a conservative middle of the road position. The opposition lessens when you realize that people can change. Yeah, I definitely, when I started reading off like this, and this is perfect because people can change, right? The greatest obstacle to your success is impatience. Hey, look, man, this is supposed to be a reading for the collective, not me. But hey, but we are one consciousness, so yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so basically, to soothe disagreements, look for a conservative middle of the road position. The opposition lessens when you realize that people can change. So when you realize people can change, it feels like it's less people against you because now you're seeing a middle ground where you can have relatability to understand where they're coming from. Because you got to get an understanding in order to help get your point across. Because, I mean, how can you, you can't win a debate with anyone when nobody's listening with understanding. Because without listening and understanding, the debate is just an argument. And then when you realize people can change, then that makes sense of why Jesse Jackson was saying keep hope alive, right? Because people can change. I'm a realist, though, and I know they got free will, so I know that most people are stubborn, ignorant, and narcissistic, and they choose not to change. But change is still a possibility. Kind of like getting our reparations in America. Like, it's been a possibility they could have gave us what they owed us a long time, but they ain't did it yet. But the point is, long as it's still America, they got a chance, right? Because when it's no longer America, that chance doesn't pass. Ashe. Trying to figure out how to do the light. And see, that ain't really made no difference with the light. That might be a little better. Maybe I need to slide over like this. Angle this. Oh, he done knocked it all over. This guy's not gonna get famous streaming. He's like, dude, I'm already famous, bro. He said, I'm already famous, bro. Just not rich because they don't want me having money because I'm the real. But anyways, people can change. Those are 4 swords. People can change. So yeah, so the message today, people can change. I'm gonna break my tablet. I ain't even changing. I'm still breaking my own stuff. But yeah, people can change what this message is. So boom. The tortoise beat the hare. Anyway, this dude moves so slow. He's like, yeah, man, so fast, you won't even see the movement, so might as well go slow. All right, anyway, so yeah, people can change. So some people might have done you wrong. Maybe they owe you an apology collective. They ain't apologized. Maybe they still telling rumors, spreading lies. In the good book, they call that gossiping. And then the good book is called the gossip. So it's the book of talk. Isn't that what gossip means? To talk? I don't know. I'm on my phone and that. I Google it. Hey, anybody want to leave in the comments? What does gossip mean? What's the definition of gossip? Well, people can change, man. They do it all the time. People change religions. People change gangs. People change politicians. They become Republican. They Democrat. Then they Independent. Then they, people can change. Some people used to steal, then they stopped stealing. You know what I mean? People can change. Some people didn't steal, then they started stealing. People can change. You know what I mean? The thing is what's the intentions behind their actions, and that'll help you figure out what caused the change, right? So let's see what we got on the card at the top. Bam. Right. The 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords started the message off, first card off the top from shuffling 5 of Swords. So we're going to hit the book on this one, and then I'll probably do a couple without hitting the book, and then, I'll hit the book again. But, hey, we start off with the 4 of Swords, and that was out of this one. And then out of this one, which the original tarot card deck, forgot what that's called. Oh, that was this, out of this deck right here, you feel me? So, Centennial Edition, Smith-Waite tarot deck. 5 of Swords. Still, we're going to hit the 5 of Swords, so you got to look up what that is, right? Just because we're doing it like this. All right. I don't even like reading. All right, so boom, we got the 5 of Swords, so you can take a screenshot of that right there. Bam, 5 of Swords, you take a screenshot of that. Bam. One more time. Bam. All right, so you got the 5 of Swords. You're feeling overwhelmed and low in spirits. Now is the time for reprioritizing. Wow, that's a hard word to say for me. Reprioritizing. You are not as powerless as you may feel. So you got to reprioritize, right? Basically, get your affairs in order, Constantly think about what's your next move, you know what I mean? If you are feeling down, you need to look around and look who's with you. Think also about what you came through. Another thing that'll help you through this is realizing things that you thought you needed or maybe couldn't have lived without, that you now know that you can live without, and you're good. And then when you get some of those things that you had that you no longer have, that you thought you couldn't live without, but now you know that you can and you are, and you're doing just fine. When you get some of those things back, you're going to be like, I love this. Bonus points, you know what I mean? It's like icing on cake now. Didn't even know I had icing on cake. I thought I just had cake. But after I realized I had to go without some things, now I realize I got cake with icing. You feel me? Because people can change. Like your consciousness. You can ascend on your consciousness. And then that's when I say, welcome to the ascended consciousness connection, where we are spiritually conscious. Because we consciously practice spiritually. So yeah, well, we're gonna let the card come out. So whatever card jump out, that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, don't be staying down too much. You know what I mean? It's all about plus and minuses, loss and gains. You know what I mean? You can have a friend. You can have friends that you just change on the way you live in. Like for example, if you got friends, but your whole bond is hanging out and partying, then male or female, take this as it resonates. But if you end up getting in a relationship with somebody that you actually care about, that you got a conscious connection with, that you are looking to ascend on to build more with your connection consciously together, then you may find yourself no longer hanging around those friends that you used to hang around with that like to party all the time, because consciously you changed. Consciously you change. You feel me? So I just can't understand, like, TikTok crazy, bro. Like, America really messed that app up, bro. America did what America do best. Hate on the indigenous ones. That's true. But yeah, people can change. And then your friends that ain't changed because you ascending consciously. I mean, think about it. Like, when you get a certain level of consciousness, right? You'll be like, I'm at the club, you'll be like, I don't even like all the music they play there. Then you consciously thinking like, I don't even like all the energies that's around. There's a whole lot of random things going on. Then you'll be like, people are getting jealous of my spouse. People are getting jealous of me. We're just trying to have a good time. But then when you ascend consciously, while you're there, you get to thinking like, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. We'd have had a better time at the house. We would have had a better time at the house. But when you're on that consciousness connection, you and Matt trying to be like, you know what, babe? We can go out to the club, see our friends, but we're only going to be there for 1 hour. Because, they say the devil number is 6, but the 6 is also the number for love, right? So 1 hour is 60 minutes. You'll be like, man, we can go in there for 1 hour, man. Because, shoot, when you in a relationship and y'all solid together, you ain't tripping out paying that cover charge to get in the door. You like, that's cool. We ain't got to be here all night. You come in the door. You dap up your peoples. What's up, man? We ain't changed, but we did. Because we ain't going to be here all night. And you already know how they get to act in last call. They think the bell rung for the 12th round. So, hey, you know what? Maybe because it is some people's 12th round. Oh, snap. See, me, I'd be on like round number 30 in there or something. You feel me? So already the bell been done run. So, you'd be like, yeah, we slide in here for an hour. You feel me? You mess around, show up there like 11. Stay there for an hour at midnight. You feel me? You been and left. Might have had a drink. Got a drink when you first got there. You know what I mean? Go there, 15 minutes chilling. You dap your people up, had a drink. 30 minutes in, the drink done, right? Now you chill for another 30 minutes, dance with your girlfriend or dance with your boyfriend, and you might be the same sex. That don't even matter, man, because like I said, y'all got a conscious connection. Confirmation. So now y'all dance for like 30 minutes, you know what I mean? Mess around to be 60, right? Good times. And then you're like, hey, y'all, we out. Because you let your people know. So that way things do pop off like you used to anyways in the club, right? So they already know not to worry about you. You already gone. You told them you left. You feel me? So you leaving them, let them know you're leaving, and now you gone. So see, you did change. But you still came in, chill for an hour, you feel me? And now your relationship's cool. Now you and your spouse did get to go out and stuff. You know what I mean? And then on the car ride home, you guys ain't gonna do nothing but remind each other on why you don't be going out. You be like, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, dude kept trying to dance with you and stuff. Like I wouldn't your dude. You gotta stop dancing and look at him like, man, what you doing? We didn't stop dancing twice like tonight because these fools out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people can change. You feel me? That's just one example. You know how it is. Take it as a resonate. People can change. You might be like, yeah, babe, we was gonna go out, but hey, supervisor said we can get overtime, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather make more money than deal with these fools out here because it's not the whole club ain't fools. It's gonna be a great time, but it only takes one fool to mess up the night. It only takes two fools to start a fight. One fool to start a fight, and it only takes what 2-3 drinks for one person to become a fool that he wasn't. So yeah, people can change. Now in the past, what's some of the experiences about the past? You got anything you want to say about the past? Anything gonna jump out? No. What about there it is. There it is. I seen you. Bam. In the past, you want to stand your ground. You be like, hey, we in here now. We done been here an hour and a half in the club. We ain't even leaving. We done had a drink. One drink became two. You feel me? Because, he said, I'm coming through here like a Mustang, baby. I can keep going. You feel me? Baby, you can drive. You know what I'm saying? And, so people can't change. You feel me? The goal might have been to go to the club and only be there an hour. You mess around and had 2 drinks and your homeboy done slipped you one, your girl didn't see. Now you there an hour and a half talking about, baby, we going strong right now. I ain't ready to leave yet. You feel me? So shoot, hey. 10 of Pentacles. But when you're moving right and your conscience is right on that connection, your spouse mess around and tell you like, nah, babe, I ain't trying to be here all night. And you be like, all right, babe. And you keep your word and leave. Now you in the car and your woman talking about, hey, babe, yeah. And we save some money. You be like, on my mama we did. On my mama, I already was 3 drinks in, you feel me? I was finna get that Incredible Hulk in me, boy. You feel me? So I was about to hit that hypnotic with that hitty. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that would have brought the beast out. But now you in the car rolling because people could change. Talking about I got my pentacles up. You feel me? So it's straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we're going to hit the 10 of Pentacles and see what they say, man. You feel me? Man, open right up to it. Can't make it up, bro. All right, so boom, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what's popping with it. Your imagination is second to none to express yourself. Your talents are in demand. Just as you attain one goal, another one will emerge. Be prudent and confident. Make plans and refuse to be deterred from your new objective. That's why you need a book of reading with me. It says on the 10 of Pentacles. Now remember, I said you be in the car with your woman talking about, take this as a resume, it could be the other way around, right? She talking about how you still got more money because you left. You be talking about how you was just about to buy the drink that get the beast to come out. But you didn't get it because your woman said let's go, or your man said let's go. So now you realize you got your money up because you didn't spend it. You might not made money, but by saving money, that's like making money when you know how you spend it. Ashe. And right here, let you know it says be prudent and confident. It says make plans and refuse to be deterred from your new objective. Remember I said you start out the club telling your woman you're only going to be there for 60 minutes. You mess around and stayed over an hour and a half. But then she said, hey, I'm ready to go because she's still stuck to the plan. That's why you need your woman for. She's still stuck to the plan because she kept the intentions in mind and said, hey, I know you was starting to turn up, but hey, you going back. And then you agreed with her instead of having a confrontation. You said, you right, babe, let's roll. And left in good spirits. That means you refuse to be deterred. And you were focused still. Technically, you was losing focus, but remember your woman or your spouse, that's your other half, and your other half remain focused. And by being connected, you move together. And that's in peace. You move together. And then you stayed on course. Even though you left late, but that's the love. Because she already knew you was turning up, but she let you get an extra 30. You feel me? So, hey, I don't know who this message is for, but take it as it resonates. But as you see, We done hit the book out. But I hit it on 3 of them, 3 cards. We started off with the book, right? Then we hit 3 cards. Only 1 card I didn't pull the book out on, and it showed you 2 cards that I showed you with the book. The message still on point. But as you see, it's an interpretation on usually the guidelines, because if you connect it, you got it. If you're a seer, you can see. I'm a seer. I do all that. Seeing, channeling, reading, all that. I do that. So that's what it is. When you do an ACCS, an Ascended Consciousness Connection session with the Big Chief, I'm a seer. So, and I'm a Reiki healing master. Reiki master, Reiki healer. A Reiki healer means you are able to deal with the energies. That means right now, I can send you some energy right now. You feel me? But the Reiki is so real. This is what you understand. Google it. Reiki healers is true. This is real deal stuff. This is not fake. If you got a pacemaker and I give you Reiki energy, I can stop your pacemaker and you can mess around and die. So that's why I don't just send out Reiki energy unless I know you want it, because I don't know who has pacemakers or not. And I'm potent over here. So when I send it, it's coming. I ain't got to be in the same room with you. I can send it to you any time of day I want to. I can do sessions where I send you Reiki energy where it'll start healing you. I could do that from my bed. I could do that from my couch. I could do that sitting on the toilet if I wanted to. I'm a master of this. So not only am I reading tarot like you got other people doing, I'm a Reiki master healer as well. I'm also a seer as well. I'm also a channeler as well. I'm also a spiritual warrior in the spiritual and the physical as well. Big Ashe. Shout out to Thoth, you know, because I'll be getting online later on to be working on my anime. Because, you know, I'm creating, not for content, creating for life. That's what I do. So if you got any talents dealing with creation, if you got any talents, period, man, feel free to send me an email. Let me know what you do. You model? Come on, man. Look, if you a model, right? Hey, this man went on, because I'm the boss over here. So that's that reading right there. Boom. We're going to leave that reading as, I'm going to close it out. Matter of fact, after I get done with this. But if you a model, if you somebody that's a content creator, and you doing videos and you would like to have a cool video or something because you're not good at editing, hit me up for a ACCS, Ascended Consciousness Connection session. Let me know, because we could work out something, bro. I could work out something with you where I could tell you to send me your video in the email, post the video you made. I'll re-edit it, throw you some little things in it, send it back to you, and now you can repost it. 1 video turned 2 now. Now you have 2 videos off the 1 video because I done edited a video for you. All you gotta do is let me put the Big Chief, edited by the Big Chief on there. You feel me? That's all I need on there, just so they know I edited it. That's it. And then, boom, you can have that. You feel me? Because you paid for the session. You feel me? If you pay for a Ascended Consciousness Connection session with me, and we agree that I'll do a video for you or something, I'll mess around not even charge you out of respect for the fact that you booked the session. You paid for the session. I'm a humble person. It's an honor and a privilege to have a session with you, off of you putting your money down on me. Remember, I said you'll learn to appreciate you cake with icing, baby. You the icing on the cake. I'm connected regardless. That's the cake. But you the icing. I love cake. So let's go, because I got sprinkles too. I said I got sprinkles too, man. What are you talking about? I love cake, man. I got sprinkles, man. Come on, what you talking about? What you talking about? Boy, I ate the sprinkles, no cake. So you know I want some sprinkles on my cake? Dropped it on me. I'm a real person. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. You are too. Let's connect. Come on, man. You got all these people already hating on you. Come on, quit playing, man. All natural. So I ain't hating on your hair. Face was broke. It took 13 years to get my face to what it is now. So I ain't hating on your face. When the thought said, hey, we're going to be a hater. We're going to be a hater. We're going to be envious and jealous. No, I'm not hating on you, man. I'm glad that I am who I am. I'm glad that I was chosen to be the big chief. Shout out to the ancestors. They picked me. So it's an honor representing. A lot of them was forgotten, but they never forgotten about me. So long as I live, they know what it is. Now, everybody else that know too, that's a bonus to me. But still I rise. You mess around, be rising too. It's just if you got somebody pointing out, well, your feet still in the water. I'll be the one like, hey, bro, put your head out, you breathing. He can't even swim. So bottom of the deck for clarification on this message, you feel me? For the Conscious Collective, we was talking about sticking to your plans, you know what I mean? How people can change, right? So people can change for the positive, people can change for the negative. Bottom of the deck for clarification on the Conscious Collective. It said judgment. Oh. Shout out to the ancestors. They just said the judgment is on your change. Oh, because you was already put here to not be perfect. You was put here to change. And you going to get judged off what you changed into. Oh, my goodness. Let me get some water. All right, hey, gotta get them. You're gonna be judged. People can change. Is the title of this message. It started out with the Four Swords, saying people can change. And then at the bottom of the deck for clarification was judgment. And the ancestor just said, nobody's perfect. You all gonna change. But you're going to be judged off what you changed into. So don't let this society puppeteer you into changing into something that's going to be a curse on yourself. Just because they say you can have a drink don't mean you got to drink it. You got free will. Just because they got free drinks and it's poured up and they hand it to you, you ain't got to drink it. You got free will. My body, my choice. Well, then, hey, you putting it in your body. Your body, your choice. Ain't just dealing with sex. Ascend on your consciousness with this connection. See me? So we done closed out that message with judgment. People can change, and your change is what you judged off of. So that's that message. So that's the end of the tarot reading for this. What I'm about to say is, that was some good water. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, that was some good water, bro. That was a good water I got out the faucet that I had in the refrigerator. For real, man. I'm 40, man. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. Let me drop something on y'all to let you know that I'm on this level. All right, so I've done a lot of partying throughout my life. Like my son gonna be 20 in November, right? Shout out to you. I only got one kid. So shout out to you, my son. I love you. You grown. I just want my round with you when I see you, man. Just because I gotta make sure I'm the big chief, bro. We not making regular people as our children. And what a father teaches son, he teaches grandson. Which means what I teach my son, I taught my grandson. Which means what I taught my grandson from teaching my son, I taught my great grandson. Oh man, I'm teaching everybody. Out of me. So we just gotta go to the body because I just gotta make sure that because he good where he at, but it's all kind of different animals in the jungle, and I just gotta make sure he know how to handle himself. Cause he my son. Raise yours how you want. But yeah, that part. But yeah, on this consciousness connection, right? So I used to party, right? A lot. Like a lot. I party so hard, right? And now to bring up my son because he's gonna be 20 in November. But like I kind of did not really stop partying until my son was like when he was born till like 4, I wasn't partying. All right. And then things had happened. So when he was like 4, I started partying because there was things going on that shout out to the government for hating on black fathers. But anyways, because it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. So anyways, I partying. Went back to partying, bro. And I partied so hard, bro. Like I was partying so hard that I started bouncing at the clubs. Cause I'm like, I'm here all the time anyways. I might as well start bouncing. Cause I mean, I'm like one of the best fighters anyways. Like I am one of the best fighters anyway. So I'm bouncing at the door, running the door, patting people down, you know what I'm saying? Telling who can get in, who can't get in, you feel me? I'll get free drinks. I always get free drinks before I was even bouncing at the clubs. Like, I get free drinks. Like, that's how it is. If I go back to my city, I'm gonna get free drinks. That's just what it is. But I don't even be drinking no more. But the reason I point that out is that what I learned from drinking a whole bunch of alcohol, I used to drink light liquor, dark liquor. I didn't care if it was mixed. I drink any beer. I drank all kind of beers. I knew so much about beers. You can name a beer. I'll tell you what percentage of alcohol was in it. You feel me? Like I know alcohol. I know marijuana. I know. Trust me. I know that. I know that like the back of my hand. And I used to smoke K2 when I was on probation. Now that was something different. Like so yeah. So I did all that. But what I learned is because I'm always on a conscious connection. So what I learned is, it seems like when you're doing things that they call drugs, most of the drugs dehydrate you. Okay, they dehydrate you. Remember I said I was thirsty, so I got my water. When you find yourself looking like, let's say you out and you see 4 girls in a span of 5 minutes walk by you, and you check out all 4 girls with the same level of checking out, like, dang, you see her? Like, and you looking at all of them, you like, man, I would get at that. Like, all them girls like that? You thinking I would get at, like, you just seen 5 girls, 4 out of 5, you was like, I would get at that. You know what you need to do? You need to go get you some water. Because that's probably why they say you thirsty. Because when you drink some water, you'll start to hydrate your body. Because you need oxygen in your blood. You need hydration for your body. You're mostly water. So when you drink that water, the next 5 girls go by, you probably won't think the same way. Because you've been a change. You not trying to see them as a person. Like, oh yeah, that's a lady. Okay, I like her shoes. That was nice. Instead of being like, I would get with her. Now you're just noticing things that's nice about her, but you still ain't saying nothing to nobody. But you probably was thirsty. That's why you was thinking about getting with everybody. With the drugs, it dehydrates you. What I learned is, if you get dehydrated on a certain level, you'll start to feel high. You didn't know that? If you get dehydrated, for real, like if you fully dehydrated, it'll do the same things that the drugs do like when you drink a certain amount of alcohol, and then you crash, and you know what I'm saying? You're like, dang man, I passed out. You feel me? You're like, man, I was just woke and then I passed out. That'd be because of dehydration. Because if you dehydrated, you'll just crash out. Like you could be watching a movie, and if you just dehydrated, bro, you'll mess around and be like, and it'll be the same as if you was drunk. It'd be the same as if you really high. Like it'll be the same. Cause you just so what I'm getting out of it is I'm starting to think that it be dehydration. People be dehydrated. When you start to be dehydrated, you'll be irritable. So like if you notice, like let's say your kids is doing the same stuff they always be doing, but on this day they're like it's really working your nerves. I'm telling you, get you some water. You probably getting dehydrated. Just try it. It's free. You got it in your faucet. You can boil it if you're worried about it. Boil your water and then let the water cool down and then pour it in the container. Then put the container in the refrigerator. Boom, you got your water. But I'm just saying, confirmation. When certain things get to irritating you, and it's not even normally irritating you because you know how to overlook it, but you like today you probably dehydrated. If you just drink some water and then wait like 30 minutes before you start reacting to whatever's irritating you, you'll mess around and be like how you normally be. Just from my experience as a person who used to be like, hey, shut the like I'll say it, bro. I'm just like, I ain't trying to hear that today. You feel me? And they mess around and be grown. Like, who you talking to? And I'll be like, y'all, who running their mouth doing the dumb shit? Then people egos get involved. Oh, you ain't gonna say it to my face. Me, man, you believe and hope God is real. I know, and I know what it's with, and I know who I am. I'm coming down. And I'm coming straight to your eyes. Why? Because that's where the truth lies. Yeah, all that talk sound nice, but we here now. When this happens, then it's, oh man, you know what? And then I'm like, you know what? You right. My fault. I could have said that better. They like, my fault. We could have did that better. Then I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. If I was already talking with y'all, I'd probably been louder than all y'all, bro. And then everybody laughing, we cool. But I ain't never had the consciousness awareness, right, to really notice if I needed some water. Because I probably wouldn't even say nothing. I'm just now on to get the water tip. I've been knew about the dehydration part. I've been knew I was getting, the dehydration affects your consciousness. But I'm just now thinking like, you know what? Experimentation. And y'all can do it with me. Just get some water, man. Because, if you get like a Powerade or a Gatorade or something, that stuff got sugar in it. Sugar make your heart it make your body feel like it's fighting for its life. So once you start putting sugar in your body, it's basically making your body feel like, oh man, we got a lion behind us. We gotta go. So you sitting in the house like this, but your heart like, man, it's a lion behind us. That's what's happening when you getting that sugar in you like that. You know what I'm saying? So if your heart is like this for 3 hours, you're putting a lot of wear and tear on your body. And you thinking you doing this. We ain't even counting if you got a parasite in your body. Because, most of the foods we get now, the people making it are putting stuff in it to give it to you anyways. I don't know what movie it was that I seen, man, but there was a movie where this dude had sex with this girl because like they was at like a party or something. And then they were like, oh yeah, man, we all done had sex with each other, man. He said, yeah, we got the and they had some kind of like STD, but it wasn't like herpes. It was like one of them STDs that you can't get rid of, but like it ain't got no side effects that really do anything to you, but you got it now. And he said that, and the dude was like, wait, what? He's like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, man, we all got it. You ain't know? And he was like, no. He's like, oh, well, you had sex with her, right? You had a condom on? He's like, no. He's like, well, you got it now. He's like, but it's cool. It don't do nothing. But the way I consciously think, that's not cool. But the point is, when somebody got something, They already living with it. So if they got it without a warning and nobody told them before they got it and they just found out afterwards, then if you end up finding out that way, they ain't got no compassion for you. Ain't no compassion, ain't no empathy with that. They like, shoot, we all got it. You all right? Just do this and do that. Like how America do when they give you something and then they say, oh, it's been a recall and the side effects is this. But if you do this, it'll counteract it. Like, they ain't gonna wanna give you no money for that or nothing. You gotta go through court and stuff to get that. They'll just be like, you all right, just do this. This pill causes headaches. If you get a headache from this pill, it's all right. Just take an Advil, because that'll get rid of the headache. But it's thinning your blood too. Plus, you already took what, you see what I'm saying? So, I say that to say this. People can change. But when some people already have something, and then they give it to you, they usually don't have no empathy about it, because they just be like, well, I just give you, this is what you do to deal with it. Put some lip gloss on over your lips when your herpes outbreak show up. You'll be all right. It's only herpes. It's not AIDS. Like, that's how people talk when they give you something that they got without sharing the information. Or they'll act like they didn't know. That's why a lot of people don't get tested, because the way the law works is, if you know you got something, you're supposed to let the other person know, or you're held accountable. This is how it is in the United States of America. I don't know about the other countries. But if you got an STD, you're supposed to let the person know before you interact with them physically. And if you don't, you can be held accountable by a court of law and you go to jail. Okay? So what a lot of people do is, they know they got it, but they don't go to the doctor to get confirmation, so they can always say they don't know. That way, when they do get somebody that they care about or something that make an issue of it, that's when they go and get to the doctor and be like, oh, I got it too. I didn't know. Must have just happened. Maybe you gave it to me. That's how it is. That's how it is. So that's why they say you got to watch the company you keep. And then knowledge is power. Think about it. Don't you be hearing stories about how people be... I don't even want to give people ideas, but I mean, them kind of people really ain't going to be listening to my channel. They've been already got off anyway. But I'm saying, like, you know how people be... You see how it be blood on it? Like, you ever walk down a hallway somewhere in a public place, bro, and down the stairwells, it's just blood right there on it? Like, just blood, like a line of blood on it. You like, man, why is it blood right here? Nobody clean it? Like... That blood probably is probably infectious. Because see, when people get certain stuff like that, they be trying to spread it. That's why people, when they sick, they like to cough and not cover their mouth. Which is crazy, because that's how America became America anyways, because they got the indigenous people sick, and then they come back and they'll slay them while they sick. It's in the history, go look it up. That's another one of their tactics. You know, divide and conquer, get you sick, catch you while you weak. Tell you one thing, do another. You feel me? They've been told you we going over here to do something. You got half your troops going with them over there to go do something, and then they've been came through and took out the rest of your people, and then you been got back. Now you surrounded. Guess what? Prisoner of war. Now they got what? You picking cotton. Guess what you are? A slave. But is you a slave, or was you a prisoner of war? So I'm just saying, like, you gotta learn the history. Remember, knowledge is power. If God is everything, then you got to be consciousness. So take that how you want to, but the truth gonna be the truth. Nobody know what consciousness look like. Draw it and let me know. Nobody knows what it look like. Consciousness is omnipresent. So without consciousness, what exists? So I'm just saying, take it how you want to. Everything was darkness till God said, let there be light. So he was conscious before he made light. Without consciousness, what exists? So you know, I like to show my chief feathers, you feel me? Yeah, big talk. But yeah, man, it's been good. Like I said, book Ascended Consciousness Connection Session. That's the ACCS. You gotta hit the email. Matter of fact, let me hit the, I think it's my YouTube channel is the one I could post it on. I ain't do it on my, it's in my bio. The link's in my bio. I'll be having the email in my descriptions on It'll be on this video on the live when I repost it on YouTube, and then as far as the TikTok, it's in my bio. It's in my bio on all my social media. The email's there. Just send the email, and then I'll let you know what it. I need to write down. I need to make a thing for the prices and stuff. I got an idea what it is, but just send it in the email. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'll put it like this: if you send me an email for a session, and I didn't put the prices up yet, I'm messing around and do it for free. Because I don't worship money anyways. I'm indigenous. I don't worship money anyway. So I'm not trying to do it for free if I ain't put the price up yet. Because I'm about the connection anyways. Like, I'm going to end up with what I got regardless because it's already written. But the connection is priceless. And that's what matters. Because ignorance is the problem. The lack of consciousness is a great problem. So if we ascending, we do a session together, it ain't gonna do nothing but have good come out of it for both of us. Because I'm a conscious being. I'm conscious energy in the vessel of a person. I'm always in motion, consciously. So I look forward to doing the sessions. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do I think it's 30-minute sessions, but it'll probably be 35 or something, but I'm charging for 30 minutes, but it would probably be 35, 40 or something like that. But I'm only gonna charge for 30-minute sessions. We'll just have 5 minutes of, cause why not? I love good people. I love good conscious beings. It ain't even gotta just be a person. And that's already a fact. And that's already known. Y'all just don't know that. That's the truth. I love positive conscious beings. And that's a known fact. And I stay connected with that. But everybody don't know that. Because everybody thinks the only thing that's conscious is a person. And that's why they need to ascend on their consciousness. So you can understand that there's more things conscious than just people. I'll give you one example, and then I'm going to get off this live. You ever been in your house or something, and somebody was like, oh, it's a spider, and they get to freaking out, and they're like, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna get a shoe, and then the spider's just sitting there. You say, all right, I'll handle it. I'll go get a shoe. You go get the shoe. Then you show the person that was freaking out. You I got the shoe, and then you look at the spider, and then you say, I'm gonna kill it. And then you ever see how that spider look at the person that say they gonna kill it and then take off? That's how you know the spider conscious. Who taught the spider English? He went to class with you when you was in kindergarten learning your ABCs. You had a spider sitting at the desk A, B, C. No. So how the spider know kill it meant he not gonna be a spider no more? You ain't trained this spider. Because if the spider was trained, why is everybody freaking out about it? Why is anybody freaking out about it if it was your pet? If it was tame? You ain't even got a name for the spider. You might not even know what spider it is. But the point is, when you said, I'm going to kill it, the spider knew time to get out of Dodge. That's a consciousness connection. So if you ain't on a certain level of consciousness, you're not gonna understand what's going on when it comes to me. Because we on a high vibration. And a high vibration is a vibration going up. No matter where it's at, it's going up. And I only connect with the ones that's consciously going up. That means you're choosing to go up with your consciousness. That means your awareness. You want to go up with your awareness. Your awareness, that means dealing with anything. There's things that you might not be catching consciously that's going on with your kids when they telling you certain things. But you don't know, like, I don't know how to relate to my son. He won't listen to me. Like, well, when you have an ACCS session with me, you could point out some things like, man, look, I don't know. You talking about a conscious connection. Okay, well, help me get a conscious connection with my son because he ain't doing what I'm trying to get him to do. And then all I'm going to do is ask you certain things and get responses from you on how he will respond or she will respond. And then off them answers, it's going to let me know on what consciousness level, like where they at consciously with what they doing. Because I ain't got to know everything about you to know how you're moving. And that is where I'll be able to share my experience on dealing with situations that's to point out some things that, hey, try saying it like this. And then when you say it like this, watch the response is going to be like that. And then once you do it, you'll be like, oh, snap. This nigga knows something. Of course this nigga knows something. This nigga look indigenous and he's wearing thoughts. If I don't know something, I wouldn't wear this. And I wouldn't be telling you to drink some water because you're thirsty. And we all thirsty for knowledge when you're in the ascended consciousness connection, where we are spiritually conscious because the consciousness is who I am. You know, your soul, your spirit, that's your consciousness inside the vessel. Your spirit, that's probably your energy. That's what I'm getting out of that. Your energy. Like, I got spirit. That means, like, my energy means I got more in the tank when I think I ain't got it. Your soul, that's you knowing who you is, right? So you could say one is the spirit, one is the soul. Either way you want to flip it. It's conscious energy. That's who you are. How am I conscious energy? Okay, let's go down again. Consciousness is awareness. That's the definition of consciousness, the awareness. Energy is motion. Anything that is or has motion is energy. So if your consciousness can move, it is now conscious energy. And with that, the big chief has spoken. Ooh, what? Ashe. Check out my videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Hit an email, book a session. Holla at the big chief, man. I'd have been homeless like, I don't even know, like 3 times, 4 times. I done lived in my car like 6 months. I done lived in Toledo, Sandusky. I'm in Chicago. That's 3 cities right there. And I've been the big chief in all 3. They all know I'm the big chief. That's who I am. So if you don't respect it, we ain't kick it. Like, it is what it is, bro. I'm 40. Been fighting my own fights. Get jumped and all, and I don't lose. So I know God got me. It's a consciousness connection, and I'm ascended. So it's love, but I'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. So for the ancestors, you know what it is. The big chief. That's fucking again. Oh, shoot, got somebody here. Oh, EK Divine Feminine. Hey, how you doing? Oh, calling me sir. It's a pleasure. The big chief, the title ancestors gave me, you know what I mean? My government name, Brandon. But I'm more than a Brandon, so the big chief is what it is. But yeah, it's a pleasure to see you, Miss EQ Divine Feminine. Oh, you got the ones up there. Hey, I love the ones. I had the ones on one of my angelic numbers. Type in them ones on there, man. You know what it is. You got it. Shoot, straight up. Hey, that's love. But yeah, definitely. And Erica Divine, man, send the email. You feel me? Send the email. You ain't got to do nothing but just say what you said. Just be like, hey, you Hey, what's up, Big Chief? What's up with the session? Erica, session on me. You feel me? I got you. Just shoot the email. You know why? Because y'all all have free will. I ain't trying to take away nobody's free will because I can't if I wanted to. It ain't gonna do nothing but get bad karma on me. I'm good. I know what goes around comes around. Look, this is a scar, bro. All right, cool. I'm gonna say this story right here for y'all though before I go out. Say I do this all day, bro. All right, so look, this was good about scars. Bro. I ain't got no tattoos on my body. I just got scars. But all right. So remember I told you I used to drink and shit like a lot. All right, so look, we ain't had no money, right? But we had like, see, I'd be like, man, I can't even talk because you on the internet and shit. All right, so look, this is back in the day, right? So anyway, look, the point is, we had some weed, right? we was the niggas that had some weed, right? This is when I was like 25, I'm 40, right? So we got pounds, right? So we in Sandusky, Ohio, right? So we got a pound, right? We got a pound. We sitting on a pound of weed, bro, but we all in. So we ain't got no cash, bro. We just waiting on that shit to sell, right? So I don't even know if you get in trouble for that. That's what I'm saying, but fuck them, nigga. Hey, lock me up, nigga. We fighting, nigga. Straight up, nigga. So anyways, I ain't going to jail no more for shit. So anyway, so we me and my nigga, right? We in the store walking around and you know, we talking like, dang, bro, it's crazy. Like we got this weed, we living in a hotel. And right now we ain't got no money. And I'm like, yeah, man, I feel like drinking. He was like, yeah, man, we should drink. He was like, shit, man, I'm gonna snatch a bottle. I'm like, bet, I'm gonna snatch a bottle. So I'm like, so he's snatching a bottle, I'm snatching a bottle, right? So I snatched up the Lil Wayne drink. What is it? Nouveau, the Lil Weezy. Shout out to Tucci, man. Hey, Tucci, right? The Lil Wayne had the Weezy, he had that Nouveau drink, right? It was pink. So I grabbed a pint of that. No, it might have been a fifth. I think it was a fifth. It was like this big, whatever this bottle was. Snatched that, right? So boom, I got that. So I said karma. So this our karma word, right? So I grabbed the Nouveau, right? Tuck that off, boom. Then they got this, and I told you I don't like writing and stuff. I don't even like reading because like I usually could just see something and then like I'll know the words. Like this right here, it says real images and stuff, right? But usually I just see it. Like I just see this whole thing and then I know what it said. Like I don't like being like real images, sketch pad. Like I don't like doing all that. I usually just look at it and either I got that photo memory on it where I know what it is, or I just be like, whatever. That's really how I like to do stuff. Because I'm that type of person, right? Because you know, for the ancestors, if you could have read it right, it might have been bad for some of us. So I don't be on it like that. But I had to, right? So they got this other drink, right? It had a period on it. You might know. You might know what it is. It's got a period on it. It looked like it's vodka, but it's not vodka. It's in a bottle like this or something. It's got a period on it, right? And me being an ignorant person that I am at the time, right? Because ain't nobody perfect. So I do dumb stuff every now and then. It happens. But I'm more conscious of everything that I'm doing now. So that doesn't happen like that no more. But anyway, I grabbed it. So now I think I got two bottles, right? I ain't read it. It said it was for mixing drinks to make daiquiris. So it's got some fruity stuff in it. But I'm allergic to stuff. And I'm allergic to fruit. Strawberries, my favorite fruit, I get a rash. Oranges, my second favorite fruit, I get a rash. Sometimes it's hard to breathe around oranges, but now it's not as bad. But yeah, so I grabbed that bottle. Boom, I got two. Then my dude, he grabbed one, right? So boom, we got three bottles now. So we walk out. Boom, we out. We go back to the telly, roll up a blunt, we smoking. I still don't read the bottle. So now we drinking. So I'm drinking a Nouveau and I'm drinking a mixed drink and I'm thinking it's vodka. We get halfway in the drink and my dude's like, man, this ain't even liquor. I'm like, oh shit. Well, we got more liquor, so we still drinking. So I said that to say this. So now we finished the bottles, right? Why the next day, bro? My lip was swole, bro. My lip was like, this big, bro. Like. It was swole, right? So my lips swole. Now this the day after, right? My lips swole. So we go to my cousin's house. We over there with him and his wife and his kids and stuff. We over there. So they like, dang, what happened? I'm like, man, I done stole a drink, bro. And I'm allergic to it. I done drunk it. It swole my lip up. So we smoking with them. We chilling, right? I love my cousin though. So We drinking this stuff. We smoking with him. So then, boom. We been there. I've been rocking with him all day. Cause like we rock all day. So like my nigga with us and shit, we rock all day. So then I'm like, boom, we about to walk up to the gas station. So it's like, it's nighttime now. Remember my lip is full like this. So we walk up to the gas station, right? So it's probably like a mile walk. Cause I walk miles. My dude with me though. So we walking too. So boom, it's just me and my dude. We walking up to the gas station. My lips swole like this, right? So we get to the gas station. There's a dude coming out the door, right? He probably like 5'10", 230, 220. You know, he one of them chubby. He like one of them chubby, you know, like one of them chubby dudes, you know what I mean? Like, he look like somebody could have bounced at a club or something, but he ain't the main bouncer, you feel me? He like one of the dudes who could bounce at the club, but he wouldn't be the head guy. He's just like one of them, right? That's what he's built like. But he's coming out the door, right? And then when he came out the door, like, how'd it go? I opened the door, right? Because he coming out, I'm coming in. My dude behind me. So I'll grab the door and I open it, and the door opens out. So when I open the door out, you feel me? He comes straight out and just bump me, like, boom. So I turn back, look at him. He look at me. He like, what? I'm like, what? I said, nigga, you bumped into me. He's like, shoot, what it is then? I said, shit, it's whatever. Man, he went, spit straight like that, bro. The loogie went straight in my eye. I'm like, damn, like out the gates, it went straight into my eye. Bah! I can't even see out the eye now. He done spit straight in my eye out the gates, bro. So as soon as he spit in my eye, I'm firing. I'm sorry, he didn't all this shit, right? So now he's like, oh snap. So then, boom, he grabbed me, he tried to pick me up, I'm hammer fishing. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm back on my feet. It's like 3 of them now. And no, really, it was like 3 of them now. 3 other ones plus him. So now it's 3 of them. So now we done separated. And I'm like, yeah, because he thought I was a little nigga, you feel me? But I hit him with some thunder. So now he looking at me like, oh, snap. He ready? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you thought it was sweet. You feel me? So now the other 3, they want to jump in. I see my nigga, he holding them like, no, I ain't no jumping in. It's 1-on-1. I was like, oh, bet, it's 1-on-1. Watch me work. So boom, I'm up on him. So you feel me? So now I hit him again. Boom, boom. He swing, grab me. He trying to run off. His shirt done ripped, slam me. Boom! You feel me? now I done slammed the big nigga. As soon as I slammed him, boom! Another nigga hit me. Wow! I'm like, oh snap, I got hit. I said, all right, I know what time it is. You feel me? So now I'm getting Jay. Bet, I'm on it. Because I do this. So I'm like, all right, so what's up? So I'm squared up. So he comes, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, another nigga. So like another nigga, right? So I try to hit the 3rd one because I ain't get the touch. I done got hit twice by 2 different people. So I try to catch him while he running away. So I try to catch him. Then the big dude caught me with a hook. Boom, busted my lip, bro. On my mama, bro. It caught me with a good ass hook. It popped my damn lip because it was swollen, bro. So my lip like this now. Like, wow. So it's all busted, bro. Blood just shoot out, right? So then I turned him. Wow! Grab him, slam him again. Boom! You feel me? Then the other dude come back. I was like, got him this time. Duck. And he tried to run. I grabbed his leg, picked his leg up, stood over. I was standing over. I got his ankle like that. I'm about to break his ankle. We right in front of the gas station on camera and everything. It's like 15 people watching. They just looking like that. So I got him like this by his ankle. I'm about to snap his shit. He over here like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. I'm standing there like this. I'm like, yeah, you about to lose your leg now, boy. So he's screaming and stuff. So he's looking at me, and then guess what I did? I let him go. I didn't even break it. I let it go, right? I let it go. So he took off running. Now the other one running. Now the dude I was fighting, the big dude, I see him. He's just standing there holding his sweatsuit. He got his hoodie and he got his sweatpants, and he's standing outside in his drawers looking at me. Because all his clothes got ripped off, because every time I slammed him, he was trying to run, and it was ripping his clothes, because my nails are like claws. They're like really hard, bro. They're like claws, bro. I can scratch the tree bark and you hear it. You understand what I'm saying? So he in his drawers, going back to the car in shame, because he got titties, and they exposed now. You feel me? So now we're looking at this, and then out of nowhere, man, this tall ass nigga, bro. This nigga like 6'6", bro. He was like, ain't nobody touching me. I was like, where this big ass nigga come from, bro? I'm fighting 3 people already. I'm looking like, where's my nigga at? Because my nigga bigger than me. He like 5'10", probably like 210 himself. So I'm like, where's my nigga at? I look over, my nigga got a black eye. My nigga got a black eye, bro. He mad as hell, bro. He got a big ass black eye like this, bro. And he's standing there like this. But there was a little nigga he was fighting. The The little nigga looking like, but then that tall nigga, so I'm like, oh, that tall nigga was whooping on my nigga. That's what I was thinking. I was like, my tall nigga's whooping on my nigga because he too confident right now. So he's like, ain't nobody touching me. I was like, shit, that nigga ain't even hit me, so I ain't even tripping off that nigga because he wasn't the one jumping me. But so I was like, so then he said something else. He started walking towards me. Man, I just pulled out my pocket, man. I had a pocket knife and flipped that shit open and pulled that knife out. Everybody looked like, damn, he had a knife the whole time. I'm like, yeah, but I really can fight. You see, I was whooping all your asses, but I'm too tired to be fighting this big nigga. If his ass run up on me, you getting poked up today. So he was like, I ain't doing nothing. I know damn well you ain't doing nothing. You see how these hands work. You don't want to know what that is about. So he gonna walk around me after he's talking that shit, but he gonna walk around and go in the door. I was like, all right, cool. And then the nigga Gino, shout out to Gino from Sandusky, Ohio. He the club promoter that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gino. Gino was like, hey man, y'all some fighting ass motherfuckers, bro. He's like, hey, you a savage. I was like, oh yeah, nobody can whoop me one-on-one, dog. That don't even happen. He's like, man, come on, man. I'll give y'all a ride. Where you going? I was like, shoot, you know my cousin Vinny Mac and Cheese? He's like, oh yeah, Vinny Mac. I was like, yeah, Vinny Mac. You know, white call him Mac and Cheese. I call him Vinny Mac. He's Vinny Mac and Cheese now. He married. I was like, you know Vinny Mac and Cheese? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's where we was at. We over there. He's like, I'm like, but I'm at the hotel at the Night's Inn. He's like, all right, I'll take you to the telly. I was like, bet. Just like my. So me and L got in the car. Boom, we drove us to the telly. He told me, he said, man, hey, where y'all from, bro? Y'all. And I told him my cousin was, and he was like, oh, damn, you and they family? Yeah, they is some fighting, but you was a savage. I was like, oh, I'm from Toledo, bro. He's like, oh, yeah, them Toledo niggas do be, oh, niggas wild. I'm like, be honest with you, bro, the Toledo niggas really don't even know how wild they is, bro, because they think that shit regular, bro. Like, Toledo niggas, anybody that know anybody from Toledo, bro, you know I'm not lying to you, bro. These niggas is different, bro, because we live different. You feel me? But anyway, the whole point of that story was that, you know, that's how I got this scar. You feel me? So yeah, you can get scars and win. So like, right, these people always talking tough about fighting and shit. You feel me? You can win your fights, bro, and still have scars for life if you end the right fights. Okay? So whenever people get to talking like they just fight so much or they're just so good at fighters, when they ain't got no scars on their face, and I see that all they teeth straight, you ain't been fighting like that, bro. You ain't been fighting like that, or who you been fighting can't hit like that. That's just what it is. Or you must be a professional fighter or something who always got a referee that'll save your ass, because in real life, it ain't like that, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. In real life, bro, when somebody grab you, bro, you got to get them off you, bro. See, the professional fighters, that's why they also know street fighting is dangerous. They tell you, like, yeah, man, we ain't really trying to fight us, because they know. It's different when they go, we're going to break y'all back up, okay, and then y'all fight. See, them trained fighters, they are trained to look for moves. You feel me? But they know in real life, it's different. Because in real life, you might get kicked in your balls, bro. And you probably ain't got a cup on today. That's going to change the outcome of that fight. You might get jumped. When you're doing your professional fights, it's one-on-one. When you really fighting for real, it's one-on-one until you winning too good, and then it's more than one against you now. And you got to go there to know that. I got a scar right here. I got a hit with a fifth. That's a whole nother story. But I love this one. This is my favorite scar. I got this one right here from a pit, and we was playing. That's my homie. It was a Nazi dog. He ended up having a beer with me. Like, look, I live this life. This is what it is. And this was confirmation on my vision, because I seen I was going to get hit with a fifth. I just was like, man, God, I fight too damn good. You gonna show me this nigga gonna hit me with the fifth? Shit, I want to see him do it. Soon as he tried, I'ma rock him. And I ended up still getting hit with the damn fifth. And I knew it was coming, because the surgeon messed up my neck when he was doing my job. Man, listen, it's levels to this shit. But anyways, they keep talking about the government trying to do shit to these people, but I don't be seeing what they doing to them niggas, because they done fucked up my whole alignment on my neck, and I had to realign my shit myself. go look at my videos. You'll see I look different than what I used to. Obviously, something coming together. Oh, the Reiki healing master been Reiki-ing the hell out of himself. Okay. So yeah, my shit worked. I had to do it to myself. I fixed me. Because the Most High God consciously let me know what to do by leading the way, and I was a good follower and followed the way that was made, and now I know how to do it. And that's how I got it all lining up, and that's why my face is like it. Man, how many followers would I have if I looked like this when I started my content in 2020 on Instagram? Because I didn't look like this. So they can say what they want. Looks don't matter, and I call bullshit. Because I know what it is to be looking what they call not sexy. And I know what it is to be looking what they call sexy. And I know people full of shit. I live it. So they can say what they want. But when you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, man, holla at me, bro. I'm the one that's gonna be able to relate. Everybody talking about how they stand up for people. I stand up for our people. I stand up for people anyway. You stand up by talking, nigga? By talking? By talking? Bro, in high school, my son the same way. That's why that nigga be getting kicked out of schools and shit. Look, I done beat up bullies for bullying kids, bro, because the kids they was bullying was good people that wasn't racist, and I wasn't playing that shit around me. I was like, you gonna have to do it to me then. And I done beat up bullies for people. When my people's getting J'd or about to get J'd, they call me. I'm coming back. A lot of times when I show up, man, look, I'm so solid, bro. When niggas want to J niggas, cause man, I'm 40, bro. Niggas used to fight you, we used to have to fight. I'm wearing red right now. I mess around to be on the west side at the fight because they wearing blue. I ain't even in the game. I just messed around and liked the shirt today, and then just ended up over there. I ain't planning on being that way. I'm just going in the store to get something and come out. Oh shit, we gotta fight now. Why? Because I'm too man. I'm not no kid. You're not gonna make me change my clothes, boy. I said ain't no disrespect. I don't gangbang, nigga. I'm sorry the color traumatized you. I'm getting here and I'm going. Oh no, not over here wearing that. Shit, well take it off me then, nigga. God right here with me. We gonna find out who's standing with you, cause I ain't gonna be the nigga running away. Damn sure not from you. No matter who you is. And that's the truth. What the fuck you think faith is standing in it is? Stand in your faith. Hey, we gonna beat you up. Oh my God, time to run. Where'd that faith go? Because when you're on a constant connection, man, I done send it so how conscious now. When them type of shits come up, I can talk out of the shit. Like, nigga, you wearing the wrong color, so I be like, hey, man, look. I don't mean to offend you. I didn't know you was going to be here. I didn't know this corner store was owned by gangbangers. And then they be like, oh, gangbangers own the store? Okay, but they seem like they running your shit, though. I ain't got to come here and spend my money, dog. My bad. I ain't know y'all was tripping over colors like that. I'm just over here doing this and doing that. But I ain't on all that, man. Y'all have a good day, man. I'm over here. And then they be like, oh, man, you know what, man? Hey, it's just we have to say something. Hey, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Because we got free will and we got a voice and we supposed to use it. You can say almost anything depending on who you saying it to. And you can say anything if you're willing to accept the repercussions that come after what you say. I say the truth and I get less views. Sacrifices. I tell the truth, I get less views. I'm all natural, I get less views. I'm authentic, I get less views. I do my content while I was still healing because I'm still healing. I get less views. It doesn't matter. I'm still true. You'll never go through my content and see me being a way that's not me. I'm my authentic self. I was who I am before social media existed. As far as being proud to look at how I look and the spirit in me, the thing that happened is I just learned more of who I was. I'm still learning more of who I am because there's always more to learn. You can watch your favorite movie again, and if you're constantly paying attention, you'll mess around and see something you didn't. So I got an appointment coming up, so I got to talk to somebody and stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably get back on live. I'm not narcissistic, so I don't rush on live, but I need to be doing more lives. But I just wanted to make sure I was real good at doing my videos and stuff and doing my readings, man, so that way you guys knew I was legit, because I know what it's like to deal with somebody who's not it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that book a session with me, you're not going to feel like you wasted your money, bro. You're not. You're not. There's no way you can have a conversation in private with me and not get something positive out of it that was worth the time. It's not even possible. It's just not, because what's in me, it won't let it be. It's going to be like, hey, you need to know this. And I'm like, I ain't got no tarot cards. Because that was happening before I was doing tarot, bro. I was like, the tarot cards is like bonus points. Like, it's like, oh, I've been connected, bro. So it's already tell me what to tell you. You'll be having a sense, and I'll be like, hey, for the ancestors, they said, and they be just like that, bro. The cards is just to show you justification that it lines up. That's all I use it for. It's just to show that it's justification that it lines up, because I've always been guided anyways. I just got free will. When I went to the store and got this scar, it was like, in my head consciously, it said, you don't need nothing else to drink. You ain't even got to go to the store for real. You could go to the telly and call it a night. And I was like, nah, I got Link with me. We straight. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. It's two of us. They already know what it is with me. So I went anyways. So shout out to Bobby Hemmett, because he said, something told me to do the other shit. Who you think that was? The Most High God Consious. So with that being said, have a great day. It's been a pleasure. And I like to speak to y'all, man. So it's all good, man. You ain't by yourself. Holla at me. I got you. Because it's one love. It's one consciousness for real. It's one consciousness for real. They always said your life is a dream. Who dream you thought it was that you was living in? Your life is but a dream. Who dream you thought it was that you was living in? So shout out to the Most High God Consciousness, because without you, this wouldn't even be possible. And then after you, big ups to the ancestors, because without all that loving, I wouldn't be here. Hey, and that's what's up. So appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the shares. Appreciate your time, because you won't get it back. Dang, that's messed up, ain't it? But it's not. Because you know what's crazy about everything? The time you won't get back, but the Most High God Consciousness can always add more time on the time that you got left. So take that as it resonates. Hey, remember the Big Chief has spoken. Ooh, big option.